Hello, everybody, and welcome to your weekly What's Up for the week of August 22nd through the 29th, almost the end of August. The unofficial end of summer is about here with kids going back to school and harvest coming in and everything wrapping up. For the astrology this week, it's been a little intense today. We had the full blue moon in Aquarius that came about at, I believe it was 7 o'clock this morning was the official time. But the effects can be felt. That full moon would obviously, just like any moon, would bring about a lot of emotion, and some of you may be feeling it a little more than others. It also is one to emphasize romance and partnership because of the trines with Uranus and Venus. So things may be getting a little deeper in certain relationships. Otherwise, you're finding what you really do and don't want in your life. It could go either way. But with throwing Mars in a little bit, could get a little spicy in the bedroom too. So anybody who's underage, just disregard that last comment. But right now we are also in a mass of retrogrades, and Pluto is retrograde until October 6th, which with Pluto in retrograde, it's time to deal with our repressed fears and work through anything that you feel is holding you back. Saturn is in retrograde until October 10th. And when Saturn's in retrograde, it's time to reevaluate your professional life. So if work's not going how you want it to, maybe look at making it better or changing careers if possible. That's not always possible for everybody. Jupiter's also retrograde. I told you there's quite a few. And that's retrograde until October 17th, which Jupiter is a really good beneficial planet generally all the time, whether it's retrograde or not. During retrograde, it's time to bring to fruition any goals, projects, things you're working on, things you want in your life. It's time to get out there and make that happen. Neptune is also in retrograde until December 1st. And when Neptune is retrograde, we have those aha moments, the light bulb goes off over our head moments. And we just find out maybe things that have been missing in our life. Uranus just turned retrograde this last week, and it will be retrograde until January 18th. So during Uranus retrograde, kind of be mindful of your behavior and, watch that you're doing what you really want to do and you're expressing what you really want to express. Those are the only planets retrograde. Our little fun little buddy Mercury, our closest planet, does not go retrograde until the 27th of September. So we got a while before we have to watch out for that one. And then Venus goes retrograde in December of this year, and Mars will go retrograde in fall of next year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in October, that first couple weeks in October when some of those big planets start going back direct again. That is the astrology. So let's get to the tarot reading and find out what the energy is looking like for this week. For this week, I am using Tarot of the Hidden Realm by Barbara Moore. And for the oracle cards, sticking with the fairy theme, and I'm using Magical Messages from the Fairy by Doreen Virtue. So how is this blue moon treating you? Is it bringing out some inner deep repressed emotions? It's quite possible to happen during a full blue moon. It is an Aquarius, so it also could be spurring your community involvement vibe, wanting to get more involved with the community and bringing that about. But back to the tarot. Let's see, for today, Sunday the 22nd. Come on, Spirit, what do we have for this week for everyone, for the collective, to bring us the best possible energy that we can have this week? Okay, not really what I expected for today, but it's kind of interesting. So we will see. I'll let you know in just a second. We're going to see what oracle card we have to clarify it. Okay, so for the energy for today, we get the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is one of my least favorite cards, even though I am a Gemini and fall into the sword suit, the suit of air. The Seven of Swords is a lot of times about, well, I call it my cheater card. It's somebody who's sneaking around and that kind of energy. So maybe watch out that you're not bringing about that sneaky type of energy. What planet was it that watch your behaviors? Uranus. Act, act from your heart. Act truthful and honest. And the oracle card to get to clarify that is daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. So, and it's interesting to see that on the Seven of Swords looks very much like a female character there. So this is influencing highly on that feminine energy. And it doesn't matter male or female, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Work on making sure you're taking care of that feminine energy. And encouraging the best and brightest for that feminine energy within yourself and within those around you. And such as the daughter card, if you look, real playful energy in this card. So let your inner femininity out to play. What did we talk about with that other thing that kids aren't supposed to hear? That's a good day for that. So we will move on to Monday. See what we're going with the start of the week. Okay, fairies, what are we doing on Monday? I like the way the week is starting off. A little bit better than the way today is going. Still keeping with that feminine energy, though. So, for the tarot card for Monday, we get the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is that loving, nurturing, feminine energy. Very strong, leads and gives from the heart. And embodies bringing about that loving, positive energy. Today it is for Monday, actually, it is clarified by dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will improve. So, to keep that loving, positive energy flowing, make sure what you're consuming in your actual physical diet is good, but also your mental and emotional diet. What you're bringing into your life. Is it good for you? Is it bringing about that loving feminine energy? If not, time to make some changes. So moving on to Tuesday. Let's see what we do for the rest of the week. We've been in the suits of sevens. And for Tuesday, we get the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about looking at your options, finding out what is in your best interest. Because even though there's seven cups all filled with something, not all of what they're filled with is good for you. It also looks to be a day of emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So, was the last cup you took from the Seven of Cups one that maybe wasn't good for you? And have you done some healing? If not, maybe it's time to start and pick that cup with the love in it. The Queen of Cups type of cup. The pure, honest love. So, moving right on to Wednesday. Oh, picking up the pace. On for Wednesday is the Eight of Wands. I love this card. Reminds me of Merida from Brave. I watch a lot of Disney movies. And also, she is drawing back a bow and arrow. The Eight of Wands is representative of a lot of messages coming in, fiery, passionate messages. That's the suit of wands. That is the suit of passion, creativity, fire. Clarified by connect with nature, which says you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So maybe if you're getting a lot of messages, it's time to connect with that person, take a walk outside, reconnect. Do what's in your best interest and the best interest for those you love. So that was Wednesday. Let's see what Thursday has to offer. Story this week is awfully interesting, and we'll see how the energy pairs with the cards this week. So for Thursday, we get the Justice card. I'll get it in the camera there. And after a few of the ups and downs this week, Justice is coming in your favor on Thursday. And she's bringing in the sword of justice. She's unsheathing it to bring about all that is just and good for you in your best behavior, or in your best interest. Sorry. Clarified by the card, express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Maybe that's something that you've forgotten. Maybe it's time to remember that you are awesome. Justice is coming about to bring in that reminder for you. Cut out the stuff that's making you feel less than awesome. And we're getting close to the weekend. Hopefully things will heat up or cool down, depending. All in a good way for the weekend. So for Friday, we have another 7. The 7 of Wands. A lot of times this is the wounded warrior, someone who's fought those battles and is coming out ahead. It's interesting. We'll go back over the cards, but I believe this is the 3rd 7 for this week. If you're into numerology, you might want to pay attention a little bit to that. Clarified by the card Vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Have you been battling with food or eating or some kind of eating issue? Friday's the day maybe to tackle it, because you have been working through it and you're coming out ahead. If you want to go to a vegetarian diet or something like that, it's up to you. Just because it says vegetarian doesn't mean you have to go to that. And let's go to Saturday. See what's coming up for the weekend next week. Ooh. Well, I said I wanted a little heat. And the Fae delivered. For Saturday, we get the Queen of Wands. She is that passionate, feminine energy. We've got a lot of feminine energy and a lot of 7s for this week. So it'll be interesting. Queen of Wands, she brings in the fire, she brings in the passion, the creativity, bringing that zest back to your life. It's interesting that we get the Queen of Wands when we are just leaving Leo season, because technically tonight into tomorrow is the actual beginning of Virgo season. I believe the sun went into Virgo this morning. I'd have to look up the exact time. But 23rd is usually the start of Virgo season, which is not a fire sign, which is an earth sign. And we are leaving Leo, which is very fiery energy. And that Queen of Wands and that fire, she is clarified by admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. So we're getting Queen of Wands and admit true feelings to yourself. For those of you out there who this resonates with, I don't really need to say much more. Admit how you truly feel to yourself. Doesn't matter, you don't have to tell the world, but admit it to yourself. Bring that passion and creativity and fire back into your life in whatever way works for you. So, I'm going to go back over the cards a little bit. I did see that we had a lot of sevens. Sunday, Seven of Swords. Monday, Queen of Cups. Tuesday, Seven of Cups. Wednesday, Eight of Wands. Thursday is Justice. Friday, we have Seven of Wands. And for Sunday, we have Queen of Wands. So going from that not really being honest with maybe ourselves today, that's my Seven of Swords card, maybe cheating yourself out of things when you get to that Saturday card, the Queen of Wands, and the Fairy card of admitting your true feelings to yourself. So starting out the weekend is maybe you're not being honest with yourself. I think it's time. Very much a lot of femininity this week. And for you guys out there, you have the feminine energy too. Embrace it. Maybe look more to nurturing yourselves, nurturing your own emotions. Maybe this is coming in for some guys too. It could very well be. Because the tarot doesn't differentiate based on gender. It just is. So, yes, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands, Justice, Seven of Wands, and Queen of Wands. 2 queens, 3 sevens, an 8, and Justice. Which, if you're wondering what number the Justice card is, it's 11. It's card 11 in the tarot. 11 is an angel number, a power number, for those of you in numerology. Otherwise, looks like it could be an interesting week. A lot of emotion. Coming off of a full moon, of course we're going to have emotion. I know emotions have been hitting me. Maybe it's time to just sit in those emotions. Not always easy to let ourselves feel, but sometimes it's the best thing we can do for ourselves. And yeah, wrap up the week admitting how you feel truly to yourself. Don't be lying to yourself anymore. So, that's what I got. Hopefully it helps you. I will post pictures or reels, whatever I do for the week, each day on Instagram and Facebook. If you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. Please subscribe and hit the little notification bell so that you get notified when I post videos, because if the stars align, the moon doesn't screw up tonight, I'm going to go on and do a YouTube live on all of the zodiac signs for the rest of the month, because I did not get to post each zodiac sign for the month of August. So we'll wrap it up and do a little live. That way you can catch me online, ask any questions. If somebody wants me to draw a card or two for them, I can do that too. Otherwise, that video will be posted once it's made. You guys all take care, and I wish you nothing but the best. Be true to yourselves this week, and you'll come out okay. Bright blessings, everybody. See you later.